Okay, so this morning I'm making these sugar-free, wheat-free blueberry muffins. Sorry, but I'm kind of messy when I cook. I had started another video a minute ago, but for some reason it just stopped filming. So some of this has already been done. All I did was I bake my muffins because they're easy to take in these 1 pint wide mouth mason jars. So all I did was I used this Trader Joe's coconut oil spray. I sprayed the inside of 4 of these, and this is just to get them in and out of the oven easier. Okay, so the recipe is, this is to make 1 jar. So you can make 1 if you want, or I like to cook in bulk because you get all the mess out of the way. I've made as many as 7 of these in a row, or at a time rather. So I'm making 4 today. So to make 1, it's 2 eggs beaten, half a cup of oat bran, 1/3 of a cup of non-fat dry milk powder, cup of frozen berries, and it's optional for a packet of stevia. So what I've done already is, because I'm making 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2, I have cracked 8 eggs into this. Oh, look, there is a shell in there. Don't mind me picking that out with my finger. I've cracked 8 eggs into this, and I've whisked them with a fork. So you've got your 8 eggs. Now it's a half a cup of oat bran times 4. So here's your half cup measure, and we're going to do this times 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, oat bran done. Non-fat dry milk powder. I don't know what you people call it, carnation dry milk, whatever. It's in the whatever grocery store. This is a 1/3 of a cup measure. So remember, it's 1/3 times 4. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I am going to put some stevia into mine. 1 packet. I happen to have this is stevia in the raw, so I'm just going to use it up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not the stuff that makes it so sweet, so that's okay. So the last thing are the 4 cups of frozen berries, and I'm going to put them here to make it easier for my cameraman. I buy different kinds of berries and just throw them into this container. I try not to put huge berries in these because they don't cook as well. If you're going to use strawberries, maybe use sliced ones or chop them first. So there's 1, 2, 3. That one was a little short. I'm going to try to get some blueberries. 4. That one is small too. And you can see I always put more in. So 4 cups of berries. Put the top on this. Get it out of the way. And then I use this flat spatula for stirring. So it's really just takes a minute to combine everything. This is a pretty big bowl. I would recommend, I've actually used this bowl for when I make them like 7 at a time. So you want to make sure you have a big enough bowl that you can, because this stuff is like stirring up concrete or something. You need to be able to get in there and stir it around. Also makes the nice, I guess it's the blueberries, makes the best purple color ever. Okay, so there's no flour in this. They're not gluten-free because I guess oats do contain some gluten, but they are wheat-free. And of course they are sugar-free. But I know a lot of people are looking for dairy-free recipes, whatever. This is not it. Okay, so here's 4. And then all I do is, that mixes up pretty easy, but you see what I mean? This stuff is like, it's like concrete. And I'm not sure exactly how much is going to fill each one. I try to make them all even. So let's try to get a few more. They don't rise because, of course, there's no baking soda or powder or whatever would be in a standard muffin. They can come over the edge a little bit, but that's basically the liquid from the frozen berries. So that's why you kind of want them in something like this. You could sit them on a cookie sheet or whatever too. Or you could just clean your oven a lot more often. I don't like doing that though. Okay, this one looks a little short. So maybe this one, this one. And I just use the spatula to kind of smooth them out. So that's 4. Hold them up because you can see in the light. They're a beautiful purple color and they're fabulous. And by the way, each one of these is 1 serving and it's a nice huge portable breakfast. I'll maybe try to figure out a way to splice the finished product. I don't have one of them finished to show you right now. So my oven is already preheated at 350 degrees and I'm going to pop them in for 1 hour. Okay, enjoy. Thank you, Dylan.